And we are back with the Dragon Warrior 1 commentary, and I am gaining levels.
And my wombat!
Yeah, this is how I'm handling the grinding. I'm only showing the levels that get you spells. Like the one you get at level 4, the Spell of Hurt. It hurts enemies.
Spell.
And now I decided to show off fun with enemy domains by fighting a stronger enemy than you really should be at this point. And also demonstrating the Spell of Hurt.
You can do this in a lot of early games, really.
Yeah, I'm fine. I live. Spoiler alert.
Oh geez, spoilers, gosh.
Why would I keep in a death?
Because it's fun.
I don't think it's fun. And backtrack and sudden fade out. Magicians! I've explained this before, but they can cast a spell of hurt on you. And that hurts. Wow, I wish they had more creative spell names.
Ha ha ha.
Anyway, we have leveled up to level 7. And for displaying my courage and wit, I get the spell of sleep. Very good spell in this game.
7?
Huh?
The hell, level 7?
I skipped the grinding. Anyway, the sleep spell is very useful. It puts enemies to sleep. Unlike another early game RPG, sleep is actually really useful in Dragon Warrior. And just fade back in. And this is me showing off how you figure out how much experience you get to the next level, and the only place in the game where you can save. The only place. Take care and tempt not the fates.
I don't really like games that like force you to save at certain points. Like, I think the original Final Fantasy had you saving in inns, and only inns.
Yeah, whenever you stayed at an end, your game was saved.
Later games changed that to, like, anywhere on the world map, and then select places inside dungeons and areas.
Yeah.
Which I really like more.
That is true. So, anyway, I'm level 7 now, which is not necessary for the area that we're going to, the very next area we're going to now, but the area after that. And I am...
dragons look so doofy.
Yeah, I'm just running into all of the random battles, apparently.
Take one battle.
Well, it's funny because on these plane tiles here, you only have a 1/32 chance of running into an enemy. Forests and swamps have a 1/16 chance, and hills and deserts have a 1/8 chance.
Ah, that's why people go to the hills to train.
Yeah. In Dragon Warrior, you actually run into more encounters in rougher terrain. When you walk around in dungeons, you have a 1/24th chance of running into enemies, no matter what tile you walk on.
A scorpion.
Scorpions, high physical defense. Not that you would know from my overleveling, but if you are lower level than I am, you might want to use the spell of hurt. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I also traded in my wooden club at this point, because I got tired of fighting with a club, and I now have a copper sword, which is slightly better.
Oh, I see. You went from a club to a sword made out of a metal that conducts electricity.
It's still better. Actually, now that I think about it, wood might actually be better than copper, but in this game,
be better than copper.
In this game, the copper sword has more attack power, so that's what I'm going with. Magidraki!
Probably the second worst metal to make a weapon out of.
Magidrakis. They too can cast a spell of hurt on you. So do what I do and put them to sleep.
Like, the only metal that would be worse to make a weapon out of than copper
Gold.
is gold.
I'm heading up here to this area that you...
How would you know this place existed?
Exploration! 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 This was a thing that existed in early games.
It's not exploration. It's
You do have to come up here, eventually.
That's a
I
dick
am...
move.
No, it's not. You're just used to better. There's something we can do here, but this guy wants us to prove our bravery.
Thus, I propose a test. There is a silver harp that beckons to the creatures of the Dragon Lord. Bring this to me, and I will reward thee with the blah blah blah.
The Staff of Rain. Basically, we need to show him spoony power.
Your spoony power?
Yes.
Don't be hating on the bards. Bards be awesome.
I'm not hating on bards in general, just Edward.
Oh, but Edward's cool.
Well, maybe. He is the Onion Knight of 4 in terms of the post game.
Dude, I was super sad when like you could only play with him for that one instance in the game.
You'll like 4 Advance and Complete Collection, as after you get to the end game, you can switch in your all of the party members that you've had at any point in time, except for the old geezer. Yeah, except for the old geezer. That guy is still dead.
Oh, geez, spoilers.
Oh, everybody!
We're not even playing.
Everybody knows till it dies! I'm not spoiling anything! And the game is...
It's on the same level as X Death is a Tree.
the statute of limitations on spoilers is already expired on these games. But anyway, welcome to the village...
game from like 6 months ago or further. Spoilers bound.
Anyway, this is the village of Cole. This guy warns us of the South Island, where dangerous creatures await.
Is the South Island.
Save us!
Save us from the minions of the Dragon Lord!
Soldier?
Gollum is afraid of the music of the flute, so he said. In legends it is said that fairies know how to put Gollum to sleep.
I mean, I know this sounds like flavor text, but...
East of Hawksnest, there's the town, blah blah.
Yeah, we'll be seeing that town later.
Oh, dude, get a hand axe.
No, I'm saving my...
better than a copper sword.
I'm saving my money.
Why?
Well, I mean, it's like I know the next town has better equipment.
This bath cures rheumatism?
Yeah, sure.
What?
But anyway, yeah, I know. Anyway, but later.
Why does that exist?
Because it does. Anyway, poison swamps, they remove 2 health from your, HP. And this guy tells us... Anyway, that guy tells us to come back. Come back again. If you talk to him at level 30, he questions you as to why you haven't killed the Dragon Lord yet.
Level 30 being the maximum level in the game.
And I don't have a key for coming in, so I will never talk to that guy.
Rimuldar is the blah blah.
That's my goof.
My keys.
My keys.
You dick.
Has now been to the Summer Island, and that's where Rimuldar is.
I like how everybody talks in the game.
This is the item shop. Wings of the Wyvern. They take you back to Tentacle.
Dost thou want anything else?
And I buy a couple medicinal herbs.
Oh, you mean worthless items?
They are totally worth it at this point in the game. Actually, I'm maxed out. I'm maxing out my stock of medicinal herbs. And I go back and talk to the soldier a 3rd time just to let you know that, hey, you should buy keys of Rimuldar. Just to get that in your head. Oh, for fuck's sake!
He's sitting there in the friggin'...
Out of the way, NPC!
Jeez.
Wait, there we go. We're clear. But anyway, before we leave Cole, check 4 spaces south. 1, 2, 3, 4. Search here, and you find a fairy flute. There is an NPC that tells you that that is there.
Jeez.
That is like the hint is in the game, just not here. And here's the Traveler's Inn. It's cheaper than Garenham, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, I don't hate old school games. I don't comprehend why they're all so...
Cryptic?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they're trying to extend game time. Like I said, the hints are in the game.
It's just in a completely different town.
Well, of course. And here I'm just running from my battles. I'm displaying my courage by bravely running away from everything.
Yeah, brave.
Anyway, I don't have a torch for this area, but I don't need a torch. Torch, the secret to this area? Hang left. You do not want to go to the right. Trust me.
Hey, even the monster background is freaking black. Ah, you hit it 3 times.
I'm sorry. It's like I'm stumbling around in the dark. What do you want from me?
Use the torch!
I don't have a torch. I don't need a torch for this area. I know where I'm going. I think. Maybe, perhaps. Come on, there we go. Stairs! Ha! I told you.
Jeez.
So anyway, the first couple of spaces downward, you'll fight the same enemies that you did around Cole. Go much further south, and you start running into much harder enemies.
I like how you're still in the desert,
Wolf.
but the background on the monster is the woods.
It's like, wolf. Put them to sleep. By the way, interesting trivia in this game. If you attempt to run away from a sleeping enemy, you will always succeed.
Well, I mean, obviously, they're asleep, they can't cut you off.
Well, I mean, it's something they specifically programmed into the game, as opposed to other games that don't do that. Ah, no! And that's why you want to put the enemies to sleep here. They hurt.
Like the spell.
No, they hurt more than the hurt spell, actually.
Yeah, they hurt more.
Oh, you think that's funny? We actually do get a spell called Hurt More.
I know, that's why I laughed.
Anyway, welcome to Rimuldar.
No, I have no tomatoes. I have no tomatoes today.
I think in the Japanese...
Thank you for telling me that.
I think in the Japanese version, she offers you a puff massage instead.
And that translates to tomatoes?
Censorship, man, censorship.
But I mean, tomatoes?
As in, that's a very nice pair of tomatoes you got there.
Who compares breasts to tomatoes?
They compare breasts to melons. Why not tomatoes?
Melons make sense because they're like shaped and sized right. But tomatoes? I have never seen a pair of boobs that were the shape and size of tomatoes.
Oh darn, I can't get into the building from here.
I mean, maybe that's just me. Maybe I just haven't met enough tomato women.
And this guy warns you about traveling to the south. Because the monsters there are
How long the enemy will arrive? How do you know?
Well, I mean, he is the Dragon Lord. He's preparing a world conquest, I think. I mean, he did steal the Sphere of Light, which was keeping...
Go to the south.
We were just warned not to go to the south. I'm just kind of walking in place of confusion going, but I was warned against going to the south.
Yeah, well, it's a rule of RPGs that when you're warned not to go somewhere, that's the place to go next.
That guy there, if you talk to him with a certain ring accessory equipped, his dialogue changes.
Who art thou? Leave at once, or I will call my friends. I mean, that's a pretty natural reaction to entering somebody's house unannounced.
I forget what she says in the Game Boy Color port. I think you interrupt her before she takes a bath. I forget.
The scales of the Dragon Lord are as tough as steel.
And welcome to the armory here.
25 broadsword.
Yeah, that broadsword does look very tempting there. I think I'm gonna get that next. By the way, there is no item shop in this version of the game here. In the Game Boy Color port, there is a merchant outside of the weapon shop that is an item shop.
Jeez, why the hell didn't we play the Game Boy Color version of it? It's so much better, damn it.
Because I am old school. And the Game Boy Color version is much easier, so if you want to play...
Orwick, and I am waiting for my girlfriend. Nice to meet you, Orwick. Oh, good job.
And I just... well, first off, blunder aside there, I actually did forget to talk to his girlfriend, who's in the complete opposite corner there. I completely forgot she existed.
Good job on that, too.
Well.
Good job again.
Good God! Oh, jeez! I can't win! Face test! Face test! I ran into the river there on purpose.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, get it right this time.
Oh, hey, you actually did it. Welcome.
Yes.
You needed to exist, NPC.
Oh, you think that NPC needed to exist? Wait till you see the other one. So anyway, we can buy magic keys here, which are one use only, as opposed
How many did you buy?
2 for now, but you can hold up to 6. And this is me deciding where to end the part. Maybe outside?
Jeez, maybe if you had freaking bought so many damn herbs, you'd be able to buy more magic keys.
I don't need the magic keys right now. And I decided to cut the part at the end, and after that, we will see you in the next part.
See ya!